What is up, you guys? So I got a pretty awesome, probably one of the closest battles I've ever had here, and I got it using the Smogon Wi-Fi battle finder, which is actually a pretty useful tool on Smogon.com. But basically, this was a RU battle against a kid I found on the Smogon Wi-Fi battle finder. At least it was supposed to be an RU battle. I'm not even sure if he really used any RUs. I didn't really go back to check. But anyways, we kind of both fooled around this battle. We didn't know what the heck we were doing really. But I hope you guys will enjoy this battle. It was really close, and yeah. So I lead off with my Bastiodon. He leads off with his Wish Cast. He goes for that Dragon Dance. I wasn't really predicting that. I just set up my Stealth Rocks. And basically now what happens is I'm just gonna speed through this really fast because basically this whole time he just takes out like a ton of my Pokemon because he Dragon Dances Wish Cast. And what I'll be talking about until then is April Fool's Day and how my April Fool's Day was. It really wasn't even that exciting considering it wasn't even like at school. It was Sunday and I was just working. And there's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about real quick. There's this girl, and she's kind of cute. I kind of like her, but I think she's asexual. I don't even know if that's possible, but that means you don't like either guys or girls. You don't have like any drive to any like sexual drive against anyone. So I don't even know if people like that exist. I was just kind of wondering, cause my friend said that she said that she wasn't like into guys or girls. So I was like, what? How is that even possible? But oh crap! I didn't even get through this at all. So yeah, he's gonna take out a ton of my Pokemon, cause just my luck, he has um, I just have a ton of Pokemon that are weak to all his moves, like Earthquake and stuff. And here is where it gets interesting. So I send out my Simipour. He goes for a Spark, and I just realized I am able to take that because I believe Spark is a special attack. And he slowly has been losing health to Life Orb. Then I just go for a Surf to take him out. Finally, I took out his stupid Wish Cast. And at this point, I think I'm going to lose this battle. No way am I going to be able to make a comeback. But he sends out his Nuts for Nuts, his Pachirisu. And I'm just going to switch out, going to my Chubs, just predicting him to go for some sort of electric move. But instead, he goes for a Protect. And that completely caught me off guard. I have no idea why he went for a Protect. But now he goes for a Last Resort. And obviously now I'm like, what is the deal with this thing? I don't know what its strategy is. But I just set up a light screen because that's what my Audino does. It's a light screen reflect setting up person. It knows light screen reflect, protect, and heal bell. So it just benefits my team. That's all it really does. So I set up both my light screen and reflect, switch out, and I go into my Simipour, and I knew I could definitely take a Last Resort because that isn't going to do anything to me. So he's going to go for a Protect here. For some reason, he keeps switching off, going Protect, Last Resort. I have no idea what his strategy is here at all. I don't know if he's just like fooling around or anything. But he goes for another Last Resort, and I know I could take that thanks to my leftovers. I go for a Surf on his Pachirisu, and it actually does a pretty decent amount of damage, actually. And now I'm going to have to switch out because I don't want my Simipour to die. So I'm going to switch out, go into my Kaka, which is my Fearow, and he's going to go for Protect. And again, he's just switching off, doing those moves. I have no idea why. And I'm just going to go for a Drill Run here, right to the face, and take out his Pachirisu. So I have no idea what the deal was with that thing. Don't know what he was trying to do, but I don't know exactly what he was trying to do. So I'm just going to go for a U-turn here on his Bem. I have no idea actually what the Pokemon's called. And it is actually going to one-hit KO it. I didn't expect that at all, but my U-turn one-hit KO'd it. That was pretty fantastic. And I'm just going to U-turn into my Simipour and get those leftovers. So now he's going to send in his Fidel as my light screen wears off. And I pull a pretty ballsy move here and go for an Attract, because Simipour is irresistible and no one can resist Simipour. Well, sometimes they resist Simipour, but they're either like gay or yeah, they're either gay or like something or asexual or they like don't like Simipour. But he is immobilized by love, and I pull another ballsy move here and go for my Aqua Ring. And that was a pretty stupid move on my part. I probably should have switched out, but I didn't. And he goes for that Giga Drain and takes out my Simipour. So, now I'm down to two Pokemon. My Simipour and my Audino. So, here's my plan. I'm gonna... no, not my Simipour. My Fearow and my Audino. So I figure I'll go into my Audino and set up some light screens and reflects. But he ends up going for the Grass Whistle. actually puts my Audino to sleep. Then he goes for acupuncture, and I'm just like, oh no, you're not. You are not going to become like an immensely evasive thing that I cannot take out and just like slowly take me out. I'm not going to have like a huge Star War with you. Then he ends up getting two acupunctures more, and I'm just going to go for a whirlwind here. He avoids the first one, and then I'm like, then he goes for another acupuncture, so I'm just like, probability, please help me on this part, and it does. I get the whirlwind, it hits. I'm like, thank you, Jesus, and it sends out his Pikachu. And, yeah, the Stealth Rock's getting, but his Pikachu has leftovers. So then, I'm faster than his Pikachu. I'm not. He ends up going for a Thunder Wave, which is completely unexpected. I thought he was going to hit me with like a Thunderbolt or something. Then I go for a Drill Run, and that is going to be a critical hit, luckily, and it takes out his Pikachu. I don't know if that mattered or not. It might have. But now he sends out his Picnic, which is his, I don't know what that thing's called, but I know it is Fire type. He goes for a Sucker Punch, and that does about half. And of course, I get paralyzed. And right now, I'm scared out of my mind. So I'm going to switch out, go into my Audino. And he's going to go for a Heat Wave. And thankfully, I have my light screen up, so that does not do a lot at all. But my light screen off. My light screen just wears off now. Oh yeah, and my Audino has the clay, the soft clay or whatever, the thing that makes light screens and reflects last 8 turns. But yeah, so he goes for another Heat Wave. I'm not sure if I already got to the point where I avoided the second one or not. But I'm still asleep here, and he goes for another Heat Wave, avoids that. Then he goes for a Snatch here. That was a pretty good move on his part. And as I wake up, go for a light screen. So he snatches my light screen and uses that. So I'm like, not really a big deal because my Fearow is a physically attacking person, so that really didn't bother me that much. So he goes for another Heat Wave, and I am able to take that. And at this point, I go for a Protect just to see what he's going to do, and he goes for a Pursuit. So I go for a Reflect here. I'm just like, please, I need to set up my Reflect. And he goes for a Pursuit, and I'm able to take that really nicely. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I take that really nicely, and he has a Life Orb. Then I just realized, wait a second, I have a Heal Bell. So I use my Heal Bell, and my Kaka is healed to Paralyzed, and I'm just like, yes, oh my god, I can maybe end up winning this battle. So then my light screen wears off, and I send out my Kaka, and I am obviously going to be faster than him, but he goes for that Sucker Punch, and I know I can take that really good because I have my Reflect up. I go for the Drill Run, take out his Picnic, and now it is a one-on-one battle, me against Fidel. So this is going to be really intense. So I'm just going to go for the U-turn here. I could have gone for an Air Cutter because my Air Cutter could have been critical hit. It could have been it's a high chance of it being a critical hit. But I just went for the U-turn to be safe, and he actually took that really nicely. He went for the bounce, and that hit me, and he gets a critical hit. I don't know if that mattered or not, but yeah, I lost to him. So yeah, that was a really close battle, a really good battle actually. I'm glad I had it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time, next Sunday for a Pokemon battle. Bye.